A lot of people get sacrificed for the family harmony. It seems like this family member or this kid, problematic, misbehave, need to get corrected. But reality is this problematic behavior glue all the family together. Maybe because the parents scared the family fall apart. Maybe the dad and mom is arguing really harsh. If the kid's being problematic, it derives the attention to focus on educating the kid instead of fighting between parents. You probably heard lots of stories, and even my friend telling me how his mother talking lots of negative about the dad. What this mother is actually doing is he's gathered with the kid, have a union to have a conflict with the dad. The mother is using my friend as a switch to changing the couple dynamic. And this type of mother, of course, dad do the same. This type of parents, characterization is normally look like this. They complain a lot. They complain how unhappy the marriage is. They complain how dad treat them so bad or mom treat them so bad. But when you ask them, why don't you divorce? Why don't you leave the relationship? They will tell you something like, I can't do anything. My kids cannot grow up without a dad. When he tell me about this sentence, it make me feel really sad because I hear so many, or I can see so many family is saying the same thing. In reality, is the kids become scapegoat. He gets sacrificed, and it will traumatize his kids forever. And there's a couple main negative consequences. First, this kid will feel he lose qualification to be happy. My mother suffered because me. How can I be happy? How can I deserve to have a happy moment? Or there's another kind of consequences for this kid is they will have a way higher failure rate in love relationship. The main reason is because he knows his family dynamic is a pitiful mother, a bad dad, and a lonely kids. So when they go find a new boyfriend, their first priority is not to look at the advantage of this guy. He's smart, he's responsible, he's loyal. The way he finds this man attractive or this girl attractive is he don't look like my dad. He don't behave the same with my dad, so I love him. This girl don't behave the same with my mother. And of course, when you try to get in a love relationship, you only look at he don't have this weakness. The relationship often will fall apart. That's the reason why they have a way higher failure rate in relationship. And the third, which is the saddest negative consequences, is the kid will have a loss of mental baggage. It feels like me and my mother or me and my dad are the same person. I don't deserve have my own life. Me and my mother is separated. And this have our own life is no longer like physical, but mentally. If my mom is sad, I must be sad. And this kind of sacrificed or family victim is even more harsh in multi-kids family. We heard so many stories about the middle kids get picked on and families spoil the youngest or the older son, or even gender, which is really terrible, will give even more harm. Maybe one time the dad or the mom find, why I pick on the middle kids? My partner will stop arguing with me and focus on him. They will overly pick on this one kid. Maybe he just be a little bit more active than others. And lots of kids, even till like they're 30, 40, their parents still will pick on him just because. It become even a habit. But in reality, it's not good for this kid. It's also harm for the kids who you don't pick on. And because normally, family like this will spoil the kids who didn't get picked on. So the reality becomes the middle child who get picked on be independent really early, have really successful career, but sad inside. And the kids, the older kids or the younger kids who get spoiled, cannot be independent, stay home forever till 30, 40 years old. And the story like this is happen like everywhere in the world. Another situation my friend tell me, and I think lots of family out there behave exactly the same, is when she grew up, their family tell her, you cannot outperform your brother. Oh, this is your brother's night. You cannot telling people how great you are. Oh, you should leave this to your brother. What this parents' behavior will make the kids have a passive personality. Passive personality basically is when life goes on, whatever happens, their first reaction is dodge or run away. Even it's a good thing, get promoted to a really high position. The first reaction is not joy, happiness. The first reaction is pressure. I feel so pressured to be that position. In the end, what if I get sacrificed for the family harmony? If there's any even way out? The reality is, nowadays the psychology progressed so much. The main theory is basically talking about we give our experience meaning. Some middle child who get picked on have a lot of traumatized experience, but that will turn into motivation. They become independent way earlier than other people. They become way stronger, way better than other people. They become the super normal. But lots of people may stuck in the traumatized and experience forever. And I say all of this, it sounds like a blame for our parents or, pointing out what you did wrong. But the purpose of this video is not actually blame. Mother's love, father's love is really heavy. Sometimes it comes with harm. But my first reaction when I learned about this theory is actually cure. I feel someone actually understood it, and I can stop thinking about it and live my own life. And I hope you do too. And my name is Paul. I hope this video helped you, and thank you so much. I see you next time.